So I'm going to be doing the show today with different microphone, two microphone, much thicker, kind of like the Yankees' new Torpedo bats. This will allow for the jokes to hit harder and should help me win more shows. Thank you, Yankees. I just hope I don't choke on a punchline like the Yankees up 5-0 in Game 5. Roll the open, Drew Dog. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Almost Live here at the South Point Studios in Las Vegas. We are 6 miles south of the Strip here at the South Point Casino, and it's game time. We're doing an abbreviated show today, little technical issues, and no chat. Sorry, Punchies. We'll see you tomorrow. Jeff and I will be here tomorrow at high noon. We appreciate you streaming the show. That makes your dog tilt his head to the side and start wagging his tail when our theme song plays. Punchlines. Okay, so let's see here. Today, since we're doing an abbreviated version, let's talk about the Final Four. How boring is this, ladies and gentlemen? All 4 number 1 seeds have made the final for the first time in a long time, and it's really not that exciting. But we did have a pretty funny comedy clip we wanted to show you. Now, you either love or hate Ken Jeong, and you might remember him as one of the co-stars of The Hangover, along with Bradley Cooper, Zach Galifianakis, Ed Helms, and Keith Lyle as the dealer. So he is a Duke graduate, and you probably know he is an actual doctor. Well, in the comedy clip today, they mic'd him up as he watched the Dukies with their big win on Sunday.
Defense! Offense! Defense! Offense! Defense! I won. I'm in a constant state of stress. I know you are.
Can we get a doctor?
Yeah. I'm like this in front of Coach K. He was just looking at me. What? Because he's like right here, and I'm like, I can't.
If you could just move over, he needs to.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry about that.
I'm just asking if he was.
Sorry about that. Let's not make it weird. Let's do this.
Oh!
Yes! Yes!
And he's back.
Let's go Duke! Let's go Duke! Let's go Duke!
No foul!
Oh! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
That entirely cleared out my ear canal.
Yeah! Oh my God! Shit!
No.
No, lady! I'm not gonna high-five that lady!
I like how she got demoted to ladies.
All right, we got a couple top of show breaking videos for you guys. All right, there's the graphic right there. I'm assuming they'll roll it in. We're doing this piece by piece on tape, ladies and gentlemen. But we'll be back tomorrow at noon. Jeff and I can't wait. So last night you might have seen the Pistons and Wolves had a major fracas, a melee, what's another word for fighting? A rhubarb? I believe that's an old term for baseball fighting, right, Ann?
Really good high school player. Good fake.
Reed turned the corner and is fouled by Holland.
Man, oh, come on now.
Stevens. Big time brawl now in the front row.
Gotta stay.
It's going to take a lot to break this up.
You gotta stay out of the crowd. This is not good.
This has been building on the last handful of possessions.
7 ejections, and it even spilled into the stands. So when fights spill into the stands in any event nowadays, you have some fan footage, and they're coming right at you.
What do you want to do, bitch? Boy, you not like. Boy, you look, boy.
There was one young kid there that was involved in the whole thing. So A-Rod, yes, A-Rod, who is a part owner of Minnesota or wants to be a part owner of Minnesota Timberwolves, he gave the kid a Nas Reed jersey, you know, because you want to have a jersey of a guy who fell on top of you after causing a fight.
And this kid was right there in the thick of it all. Had the best seat in the house. He's going to be the coolest kid at school tomorrow, as he got a Nas Reed jersey handed to him by Alex Rodriguez.
Let's switch to baseball, ladies and gentlemen. I've been avoiding it. You know, I think I predicted the Pirates would win maybe 3 out of 4 against Miami. I figured they'd drop one. They dropped 3 games to the Miami Marlins, whose roster, it looks like a AAA team. Three come from behind, 3 walk-off wins for the Miami Marlins. Pretty brutal. But the highlight of the moment, the highlight of the weekend, I would say, would be Paul Skenes, who's everyone's favorite player if you're a Pirate fan, playing catch with the kid in the stands. Watch this.
Oh, I love it. Hey, thanks again.
How sweet is that? Paul Skenes playing catch with a kid before the game out in the stands. The kid got like 4 minutes with the future Cy Young winner, and Paul Skenes finally had to shut it down when the kid asked, hey, can you write Livy's number down on the ball? Skenes walked away. All right, it's time for Lines of the Night, and I got a couple for you guys. Remember, tomorrow, come back at noon. Jeff Parles will be here, and we will do it live. Let's see here. So take a look at this. Big Ten head-to-head men's basketball game since the year 2000. 239 games. The SEC has scored 17,126 points. The Big Ten has scored 17,126 points, and the points allowed is the exact same, which gives you an average score of 71 to 71 or 72 if you're rounding up. Again, this is one of those things where you wonder, Jay Kuda, we've tried to get you on this program. How do you come up with this? What do you do? How long did it take to come up with that one? We talked to Brooks Gate. That guy, it's not as intricate as this. That's unbelievable. So pretty wild. And SEC versus Big Ten. SEC going for a title with the University of Florida. Okay, we have another line of the night here. It's from OptaStats, who we use regularly on the show. I encourage you to follow them on X, OptaStats. This is the second time since the tournament expanded in 1985 that 2 head coaches under 40 reached the Final Four in the same year. We got Todd Golden and John Shire this year. The other was 2011 when VCU's Shaka Smart was 33 and Butler's Brad Stevens 34. So there you go. A lot of people are complaining that it's not an exciting tournament, but at least we got some young coaches in there. And I personally am rooting for none of his team. I don't really care. I guess Auburn? Are we rooting for Auburn? Sure. It's a number 1 seed. 4 number 1 seeds, not very exciting. If you're a fan of Sports by the Book, Jeff and Alex and Ryan and Kenny, everyone talks about Ken Palm. So here are the 10 best Ken Palm teams ever. And these ratings are going back to 96, 97. 4 of them are playing Saturday in San Antonio. Maybe the most loaded Final Four ever. This is downright ridiculous, says the tweet. Combined 135 and 16. Take a look at that. This year's Duke team is at number 2, trailing only the Duke team from 26 years ago. But you also see regular customers up there, Kentucky, Gonzaga. Houston, this year's Houston, Florida, and Auburn team are also in there. And UConn's team from last year snuck in there. So pretty impressive. This is a loaded Final Four. So if you haven't been watching much tournament like myself, now's the time. You got the 4 best teams have made it this far. So take a look at the Final Four coming from San Antone, a city I've never been to, but looks like fun. The Alamos in San Antonio. All right, today's episode is 355, which is the country code for Albania. Here are your national days. Tell me the fake one. You can play along at home since I have no one to play off of. Here we go. National Crayon Day. National She's Funny That Way Day, National Clams on the Half Shell Day, National Tater Day, National Bunsen Burner Day, Hug a Medievalist Day, National Prom Day, National Farm Workers Day, which is real. We're not joking about that one. Go by Your Nickname Day, World Backup Day, Eiffel Tower Day, which I will celebrate by going to the Paris Hotel. So does anybody have any fake ones they want to shout out? Anyone? All right, playing along at home?
Nickname.
That is actually the fake one, Ann. Go by Your Nickname Day. Oh, my God. There was like 15 on there, and Ann pulls up the actual fake one. It was the only one you remembered. By the way, here's a little tip for the next tomorrow. If you want to, when I read the fake one, I usually look up at the camera. I've noticed. No one's caught on to that. Vince, you haven't caught on to that? When I read the fake one, I look up to make eye contact because I'm not a good liar. Celebrity birthdays today. Gordie Howe, Mr. Hockey, was born in 1928, nearly 100 years ago. Christopher Walken turns 82. Christopher Walken's 82. Angus Young of AC/DC, still wearing the schoolboy outfit, hits the big 70. And Herb Alpert. Vince, you know who Herb Alpert is, right? If you're a music fan, you know or have been affected by Herb Alpert. The Tijuana Brass, you've heard these songs a million times. Rise by Herb Alpert. He's 90. Herb Alpert's 90, so we put him in the machine up there in Utah. Here's what Caden spit out from the AI machine. All right, there we go. There's Gordie Howe with some sort of Viking helmet. What is that? Oh, Medievalist Day. So there you go. And then Angus Young, still rocking. He's by the Eiffel Tower. He's giving the peace sign. Those are solid. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Proper fingers? Proper finger amounts. Well, oh, no. 1, 2, no, there's 6. Gordie Howe's left hand has 6. So Angus Young looks good, and you would think he'd be the one who needs the extra fingers to play the guitar. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my daily pick today. I think I was 1-1 on opening day, and I don't think I gave one out on Thursday with Joe D'Amico. Did I? Yeah, I think I gave out a loser. Anyway, Detroit Tigers and picture Jackson Jobe. This kid is a stud. He's going against Seattle. Detroit just got swept by the Dodgers. They need to play anyone but the Dodgers. They're going to Seattle. We know Seattle's a sexy pick to win their division, but this Jackson Jobe kid could be a breakout star. Make sure you watch him. He was very effective last year when he came up late in the season. He is an absolute stud. So take Detroit Tigers on the road, even money. Okay, it's time for our Monday montage, ladies and gentlemen. Andrew, a.k.a. Drew Dog, who directs, who edits. He does a lot of things on this program. Put together highlights of last week's shows. Here we go, Monday montage. I'll root for Maryland.
They also have a cool nickname.
The Terrapins?
No,
Oh.
I mean, yes, that is their nickname, but their actual team,
Oh.
the Crab Five.
Oh, come on, because Maryland Crab Cakes? I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. I'll root for the Crab Five. I've had... No, never mind. I almost finished it. I was saying... I didn't know this till this morning. The Angels are so cheap.
How cheap are they?
Jeff actually has a friend who
Jeff has a
schedules-
friend? Hey, ladies and Jeff has a friend. Charles, what do you think of Russell Wilson in New York?
Giants stink. That's my take.
The White Sox are over 500 for the first time since their win on opening day 2023, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. I'll give it the
That's not hard to
celebratory.
do.
I mean, look. So it's not like I can just pull a pick out of my sleeve. Oh, wait.
Whoa!
Welcome to Las Vegas, the city of magic. I think Jeff gets... what, am I rolling for him? I'm sorry, Your Honor, if you like...
You're out of order. He's out of order.
I'm in contempt of court.
What's that?
Pretty
What am I like? Am I funny to you? Am I like a clown?
There's both.
I like that.
That's... Wait, hold on. I don't
I'm
know...
just not realizing what this show needs. More cocaine.
And the Red Raiders are favored to win this game. Plus, they have the dopest. Can I get away with saying dopest, Andrew? No? Wow, was your finger on that button? We got Joey B. odds. Odds on Jeff Parles Ballpark concession favorites. He has hot dogs minus 150, pretzels minus 200, pretzel with mustard minus 100, peanuts plus 400, Coca-Cola minus 100, RC Cola even money, Joey B, and Pepsi minus 145.
What the hell is this pricing?
It's opening day! Is this yours here or is that mine? The flag one.
I don't know.
Let's just show it and we'll read it. Why
Yeah.
not? Is that yours or mine? I don't know. Duck off. Is that a Kane special? How cute is that? A little dog and a cat. Or just duck off. Duck off. A little dog and a cat. We're going to end with one video that I found over the weekend. Look, we know Joey Chestnut. When you hear Joey Chestnut's name, you think competitive eater, the guy's always eating. Oh, he can put him down. The hot dogs, we've watched him on the Nathan's Hot Dog Championship contest, whatever you want to call it, on July 4th. Well, he can also put down the booze, as we found out as he walked into a Reds game over the weekend. And here we go. This is where the Glizzy King had a little too much.
Game day glizzy.
My game day glizzy?
Yeah, how do you customize it?
So my game day glizzy is not up to me.
Not up to you.
Dude, all I'm doing is fucking get it in, get it down, baby.
That's sweet, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, man.
Usually we see him dunking his bun in water to eat more hot dogs, but it looks like he dunked his buns into some booze. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? That's the way to end the show. Thank you for sticking with us. Make sure you come back tomorrow for live programs, Sports by the Book, and this show will be back at noon Pacific time. I'm Frank Nicotero. Punchlines. Line stands for... You can't really sit live in Nevada every so often. Show? Bye.